Thank you for having us in front of your meeting. I'd like to introduce the District Deputy Grand Master for the 6th Masonic District, which includes Norwood and Westwood. There's about 7 lodges involved. It's Right Worshipful Robert Vartanian.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I'd like to thank you, the Selectmen, for giving us this opportunity to talk to you this evening. We're getting kind of used to Norwood adhering to our wishes all the time, and we thank you for that as well. This coming Saturday, we have a open house chips event that will be happening up at 76 Day Street. Essentially, this is a statewide open house for membership, but we're sticking with our values and our theme of friendship, fraternity, and family. And we did the same thing at the June event that we did at the Norwood Commons. We have a CHIPS event, which is a child identification program that I've already talked to Chief Brooks about, and he's fully supported on this effort. And I'd like to introduce these two brothers next to me. This is Matt Liptak, who is the membership chairman, and also Mark Lieutenant, who is our health services. They'll give you some more of the nuts and bolts about Saturday's event.
Good evening. Saturday, statewide, Massachusetts Freemasonry has an open house in all of their districts. And this district, comprised of Norwood and Westwood, we have an open house event at the Norwood Lodge Building, 76 Day Street, and at the Westwood Lodge Building, which is 655 High Street. At these events, we usually have a theme of some sort, which Mark will get into in just a moment with the child identification program. But the event is also for creating awareness of Freemasonry. And we invite prospective members and their families to come down to our lodge buildings and learn more about what our fraternity is all about, our organization. And we share a little bit about who we are, and we also give them some takeaway paraphernalia that they can take with them to educate them about the organization and how to become a member. And we also have them take part in a theme type event, which I'm going to turn over to Mark, and he's going to pass along more information about the identification program that we have going on that day.
Thank you, Matt. My name is Mark Lieutenant, and I'm the Masonic Health Services Representative for the 6th Masonic District. We believe that if parents don't have a child identification package that they can quickly and easily give to law enforcement, they're missing out on an easy way to be more prepared. We live in a world in which last year over 465,000 cases of missing children were reported. That's according to the FBI. And things like social media only make it worse. So the Masonic Youth Children Identification Program, or MyChip, provides parents with a package of identifying materials that they can easily give to law enforcement in the case of a missing or lost child. Since 1988, the Masons of Massachusetts have partnered with the Massachusetts Crime Prevention Officers Association and with the Massachusetts Dental Association to donate MyChip resources, so this free service is available to parents at no cost. We provided this for over 300,000 children so far. In fact, in 2007, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children awarded this program its Special Award of Commendation. We provide a package with videotape, fingerprinting, toothprints, and cheek swabs for no cost, and we do not keep any information or materials. More information can be found online at www.mychip.org, www.mychip.org. So if this is the type of information parents want to be able to quickly give to law enforcement in the first few hours of a stressful emergency situation, if they want to be as prepared as they can be, we'd ask that they please consider stopping by the Norwood Masonic Building between 9 and 3 this Saturday, or the Westwood Masonic Building at 665 High Street if that's more convenient.
As I said, I had a meeting with Chief Brooks a few days ago, Stan and I did, and we are also on the Norwood Facebook page, Twitter page, so the social media is going out on this. I'd like to publicly thank the citizens, the businesses, and government of Norwood for their support of our first Family Day that we did at the park last June, and hope we can continue the tradition coming up this June. Their support and cheers as we walk at the parade during Memorial Day is heartwarming. Please come down to 76 Day Street this Saturday, especially if you have young children, and get them identified. According to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, 111 children in Massachusetts are currently missing. This is just the Masons' way of giving back to the community. Also, please remember that there's no cost for the service. And again, thank you for this opportunity to speak in front of you.
Thank you.
Thank
My CHIP program, I think, to the best of my knowledge, all the programs that your organization is involved in are very helpful for the community, and I thank you for all your work. Any questions or comments, Mrs. Donahue?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Gentlemen, it's an honor to have you here this evening. Thank you very much for coming. I look at you, first I look at Mr. Gore, and I think about the Tony Award program that the Masons put on. And the words that he said to me years ago at the Tony Award program, when I told him about the needy kids at Balch School, he said, don't worry about it. He said, just let us know what they need. And jackets, meals, whatever, and provided by the Masons. And we thank you very much for that. Then I look at Mr. Vartanian, and I had the great honor of being friends with his father and mother. His father was General Vahan Vartanian. And when the Pope came to the United States of America, came to Boston years ago, General Vartanian's father had to guard the Pope. I remember that. That was really wonderful. I was at your Cornerstone dedication, and historic Cornerstone dedication, and was thrilled to look at the materials on the table inside the Masons Hall. And one of the things I'll remember always is on the bus trip with Mr. Gore and Mrs. Gore, Marion, to the Shriners Burn Institute. That's where you Masons really, really shine. And children from all over the world provided free medical service. So you even, if the family's too poor to have a hotel room, you even give the family a place to stay while the child is
correct.
being treated.
That's right.
So it's an honor to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else, Mr. Maloney?
Just want to echo my comment. It is an honor to have you here. And, by the way, the first Family Day back in June, that was, you had out on the, how did it go?
The only thing against us was the weather, but
Okay.
it actually
Good. Glad to hear it
cleared
was a
up.
success. That's
It
great.
actually cleared up.
Very good.
And thank you for the My Chip program. This is a great thing.
Thank
So
you.
thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Thank
the update.
Could
Thank you.
I just say one thing?
And good
Mr.
luck with
Chairman?
your program Saturday.
Time is of the essence when a child is missing. And if the parents have this package, which they can get to the chief, the quicker they get that package to him, the better and quicker that the thing can be resolved, the situation. And that's important, not running around looking for a local, a late picture or something else. This is fingerprints, this is dental imprints. It's all in a package ready to be given when needed. And I think it's a really good thing. And you mentioned the Shriners. You know what the Shriners' motto is? No man stands too tall to help a little child. And I think that's important. They spend over $300 million, $3 million a day to support 23 hospitals in this country. And 4 of them are Burns Institutes, and one of them, of course, is on Blossom Street in Boston, which you visited. And it's a tremendous program, and a lot of our resources go to help children. And I thank you for hearing us, and I just hope that it's a success Saturday, because this is so critical when a child is missing.
Great.
We'll be
Thanks
there.
again.
Come on down and visit us.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, fellas.